Now we're going to go ahead and jump to, we've got our guest on the line, and I'm going to bring him in right now and see if he can hear us. Hey, Brandon, what's up? Can you hear us?
Hey, what's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you, man. Thank you so much for joining us. How you doing today, brother?
Good. Thank y'all for having me. How you want to talk?
No problem. We wanted to bring you on today. We've watched a lot of your tape, and we've been very impressed. And we just wanted to bring you on the show today and talk to you a little bit about your game and what you got going on. And obviously, right now, you're on the recruiting trail. I saw you in Arkansas last week, and then I saw you get offered by Vanderbilt. Tell us a little bit about the recruiting process and where you've been and where you've enjoyed visiting so far.
The recruiting process for me, I feel like it's been like up and down. In the beginning, I feel like it picked up fast. At the end of my freshman season, I feel like it picked up fast. So right now, it's kind of, I feel like it's going like, it's like a pace thing going through. But it's going good. I went to Arkansas, Vanderbilt, and TSU. Arkansas, that was probably my best one. I loved Arkansas coaching staff. They made me feel like it was home there. Everything. Vanderbilt, I like the coaching staff there. Everything that like all the facilities they have there, everything they're getting brand new. So like when I graduate, my time to go to college, everything will be brand new there. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, everything's just been going well.
And you said TSU. You're talking about Tennessee State?
Yes, sir.
With who were you meeting with when you were at Tennessee State? Was that Coach Pearson?
Yeah, when I was there, I met with Coach Pearson. I met with Coach Hoff, and there was one more coach I met. I can't remember his name.
Nice.
But,
Yeah, we had Coach
those
Pearson. We had Coach Pearson on the show a couple of weeks ago, and I'm so old that I was around when Coach Pearson was running the football at Ohio State. So I saw, dude, hey, don't let him tell you nothing different. Coach Pearson was a baller. In fact, you know, he's coaching at TSU with Eddie George. Well, Eddie was the running back before Pepe got to play, and everybody's like, oh, man, you know, the production's going to drop, you know, now that Eddie's gone. Well, Coach Pearson stepped in and ran for 1,500 yards and 20 touchdowns. So
he made a statement.
Yeah, there was no drop-off when Eddie took off for the pros. So it sounds like you're getting to meet some good guys. And Coach Pittman has done a tremendous job there at Arkansas. So I think that program is definitely going in the right direction. Talk to us a little bit about your transition. You know, I saw you here in Knoxville playing for Webb, and now, you know, you've moved down to Florida. Tell us what's that's been like, and tell us, you know, what you've been doing since you got down there in Bradenton.
The transition, I feel like it was a good transition. Football to me, so I don't feel like nothing football change-wise. But like here, it's more like a college base, more like a college schedule. Like morning workouts, morning meetings, morning practice, and then school. So like everything here is just like really a college format, but at the end of the day, I feel like football is football, so nothing there has changed for me.
Who would you say, Brandon, do you compare yourself to? Is there somebody out there you've always liked watching play? I mean, I know I've got my comparisons in my head, but is there somebody out there you like to model your game after?
So you know at Webb I played defense, right? Yeah. So like I'm a dog, so I like to go after people. So like on defensive side, I always love Jalen Ramsey. So that brought just a dog out of me. But the offensive side, I watch a lot of T. Higgins, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams. I watch a lot because like I'm a big frame and like I'm not the fastest, but I'm not like the strongest. So I just watch a lot of people and just put everybody's game into mine and just make my game.
Nice. I was interesting because I was watching your film and there was something that came across to me. Was you reminded me a lot of Rashad Bateman when he was at Minnesota, especially your change of speeds. It just, there was a slant play that you had that it just, honest to God, it just reminded me of watching him during this Kurt Ciarrocca era prior to him getting drafted in the first round by Baltimore.
Remind me who that is?
Rashad Bateman. He was last year's first-round draft pick. Now he's a receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah.
Okay, I know you're
Before that, he was at Minnesota.
Yeah, it's a compliment. Don't get us wrong, Brandon. It's a compliment.
No, most definitely.
Dude, he's a baller. But you got to remember, James is up in the Midwest.
Yeah,
So he's got his little Midwest love affair with players.
Yeah.
But I can see it, man. I love your game, and I love like James said, you're changing direction. But tell me a little bit about the movement down there. Do you think obviously there's some more talent at IMG, and there's players from all over the country. So you feel like that's going to help your game, going against these guys in practice every day?
It is definitely talented kids. Every position here, kids from everywhere. But yes, I definitely feel like I'm getting better each and every day. Going against top kids in my class every day, top cornerbacks in my class every day. So definitely, I feel like I'm getting better each day. I'm definitely getting better at competing with them guys.
Who's your mentors? Like people that you're looking for, like not only to develop your game now, but also to help give you guidance on your decisions on what you want to do at the next level in college.
Really, I just talk to my parents about all that. Anything I'm having any problems, any trouble or anything, I just shoot a text to my parents, call my parents. Those two people I look after. Like anything happen, I'm going to them.
No doubt. That's good to have that support system in place, man, because you got a lot of decisions coming up for you. And you were talking about, at Webb, you primarily played defense, but obviously had some success on offense too. Which do you plan on focusing on as you move forward? Are you going to play both sides of the ball, or are you going to pick one at IMG? And what's your favorite?
Right, I'm a receiver at IMG, so I came here for receiver, so I'm gonna just stick with that. But hopefully sometime I get to play some defense. I love defense, so hopefully sometime I get to play some defense. Some colleges want me to. Like Arkansas, they're big on me at defense, so
yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna play out, but I love defense.
Yeah, and playing wide receiver, I know that you had got some time, I believe, to work with Coach Bradley at Webb. Was he there when you were there? And if he was, tell us a little bit about him. Did he help? He had a lot of success at CAK with that open offense. Did he coach you while you were at Webb?
Most definitely. Coach Bradley, he was there last year. It was his first year at Webb. So it was our first year for new offense, first year coaching, all that. So, and it was good. I feel like he did we had a way better season from our freshman year than last season. So, and it was way better for the players that we had and everything. So I feel like when he came in, he knew what he was talking about. He knew what he was doing. He's a football-minded guy. So everything that he did, I appreciate him for it, and I liked everything that he had to come through well.
What are you looking at from schools? Like, is it culture, location, style of offense, education, combination therein? I mean, what are some of the biggest factors that you're looking at during your recruitment process?
Really, right now, I'm looking for relationships and style of play. Honestly, I just like fast pace. I like going. I like getting the ball out. So I'm looking for that. And then relationships. I'm big on relationships. Like, if we got a good relationship, I know I can always trust you, and you can always trust me. So.
Nice. You ever talk to you ever get any advice from your cousin, man? We've had old Tommy on the show. Obviously, I went to Catholic, so I've always loved your cousin Tommy, and I think he's headed off to ETSU. You talked to him at all about this process and what you got going on?
I actually was with him through his whole process. This was crazy. So I've been learning from him, me talking to him about just work ethic, just really recruiting standpoints, just telling me like some coaches gonna want you, some coaches gonna just want you for what you are, so, just a whole bunch of different stuff. I was really there for his whole recruiting stage, so I really learned everything from him. So but he's about to go on off to ETSU, so I'm hoping the best for him there.
Yeah, me too.
So now you're going into the fall for your season at IMG. What's your schedule like? Because IMG is not your typical high school. I mean, you're flying to a lot of games. Let's be honest. It's like you're already a college kid, and you're not a college kid yet. What's your guys' schedule look like next year?
We haven't got a schedule at all so far. They haven't told us about any games or anything. I think they're still trying to figure out who all we're going to play, where all we're going, ESPN games, all that. So they're still trying to figure that out. But I know it's going to be on the road a lot.
Yeah. Is it kind of like knowing you're gonna have games on ESPN? Does that kind of get in your head a little bit until you get like a couple knocks in and then you start forgetting about it, or is that something you're getting exciting about, or what's your headspace on that?
Right now, I've never played on any type of TV or anything, so right now I'm just excited. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but yeah, I'm ready for a TV game. I've never got to play on a TV game, so
nice.
Nice. And tell us too, man. Obviously, you made the transition down to Florida. What's it like down there, being in where it's warm all the time, man? You got to be enjoying spending the winter down in Florida, right?
Definitely, it feels amazing every day. Only bad part is always windy. That's the only bad part. But feel way better down here than Tennessee, so that's good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
How many guys are on the program with you right now?
Right now, I think we got to like 30, maybe 40 players, something like that. But I know it's going to be another group of guys come in the summer, and then we're going to have some guys still leaving in the summer. So it's gonna
Are you going home during the summer, or do you guys just stay there the entire time and just continue your off-season development?
Yeah, we get to go home after pretty much really after spring ball. We start spring ball tomorrow, and then so that's through the whole May. And so after that, in the end of May, like beginning of June, we got testing, and then after that, we go home for the summer.
And then do more visits?
Yeah, visits.
Where else?
I'm gonna do a couple camps.
Where else are you looking at for visits?
Well, visiting right now is not too much. More so if like people want me to camp and then go from there.
Sure.
Clemson, Jackson State, they want me to come. Missouri, who else? Virginia Tech, Notre Dame, they want me to come. They really want me to come. Cincinnati, Florida.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good list.
Yeah, you're gonna have a busy summer.
Yeah.
So hey Brandon, do you guys do any like 7-on-7 as well in the off season, or pretty much working out on your own with the trainer?
Yeah, pretty much just working out on my own with the trainer. I don't think we do much of team 7-on-7 IMG because we're like going all kids from everywhere, so we're going back home. So yeah, I'm really just gonna be trying to get to some of these camps and some schools I want to get to, and then just training a lot, getting ready.
Do they focus a lot on who's come through the program, like from a culture standpoint? I mean, how does that work since it's not your typical high school environment?
Yeah, they definitely do. Coach Billy, he's our new head coach. He's been big on us about all culture and all that this year. And trying to bring it back together from when like first started. So this year, like in the past years, that like, my teammates have told me it hasn't really been more of a culture thing and all that. So I think he's trying to bring that back.
Cool. And Brandon, just to clarify, how did you end up deciding to go down there? Did IMG like approach you and contact you about coming down there? Was this something that you looked for on your own? How does it work with ending up heading down to Florida?
Coach Desmond Tardy, the receivers coach, he contacted me through Twitter, and we just went from there.
Nice. And I know you've decided to, since you've been having so much success and going down to IMG, you kind of turned away a little bit from basketball. You ever miss hooping?
I do. I watch my guys a lot. I miss it, but it's not where I'm at. I'm in football, so I gotta stick with what I'm good at right now. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey, let's keep us posted, man. We're going to stay in touch with you, and we wish you the best of luck as you move forward, man. We're going to keep a close eye on this junior season, and keep working hard and keep doing what you're doing, because you got a lot of good things going your way. And I think with all those camps that you're going to, that's going to put more eyes on you. And then obviously, playing this fall at IMG, that's going to open up a whole new level of people getting to see your game. And once they see it, they're going to love it. So just keep working hard and, keep doing what you're doing, man, because you're on the right path. And we hope nothing but the best for you moving forward. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you again for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on, Brandon, and we'll stay in touch with you and talk to you again soon, and hopefully we can have you back on the show and check in on how things are going, okay?
Most definitely. I appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Have a good one. Keep working at it, and we'll talk to you again soon, all right, B?
Yes, sir. Y'all too. I'll see y'all.
All right, bud. All right. Man, that was pretty cool.
Yes.
I like hearing from Brandon. Obviously, he's a kid from around here in Knoxville, so I keep tabs on him, but really blew up last year. As I mentioned, Rusty Bradley's a guy from this area that has a lot of credit to his name with bringing 2 state championships to Christian Academy in Knoxville. And last year, as Brandon mentioned, he was the offensive coordinator for Webb, where Brandon was, and it really, I think, helped Brandon and helped that program as his game really took off. And now, as he mentioned, the wide receivers coach from IMG contacted him, got him to come down there and play. And as I just mentioned, I think it's going to open up a whole new world for him. And I think, in my opinion, as you saw with the tape you watched, James, I think he's just going to blow up. And I think more and more offers are going to come to him. Don't you think, as he moves forward?
Agreed. You know, I look at him, and like I said before, the Rashad Bateman comparison is pretty damn close. I mean, body type, they both played basketball. I just never saw the 50-50 balls, but I mean, I gotta imagine he's still got that in his arsenal too as well. And he's only going to get bigger, stronger, and faster through his time and development down at IMG. It's going to be interesting how he progresses, but he sounds like he has a good passion for the game, and he was great to talk to today. Just seeing what he wants to do at the next level. And just looking at every opportunity that's come available to him, not only with HBCUs to major Power 5 programs, and finding the culture that fits best with him. So